Welcome to the Hendryx Files, where I talk about the world of cinema and all things of entertainment. And today on this episode, I have my fellow host Sterling with me.
Howdy, folks.
And we're going to be talking about the new Child's Play reboot that's scheduled to come out sometime this year, we're hoping. All right.
Perhaps during the Halloween season.
Hopefully. I mean,
that's when most horror movies come out.
I'll be disappointed if it doesn't come out at that time. But anyways, long story short, Child's Play is about this criminal who is about to get thrown in prison, but he finds a loophole because this man knows voodoo. So he transfers his soul into the body of a good guy doll and then takes on the name of Chucky. And he,
like a Barbie doll?
Yeah, basically.
Or Keith from Toy Story? Is that his name?
Ken.
Ken?
He kind of looks like a Cabbage
doll.
Patch doll, to be honest. He's got red hair, freckles, and a round face, all that good stuff. But, go on.
So just the image of innocence, that's what a good guy is? Redheads? I thought redheads were evil, low-key, but isn't Chucky a redhead, though?
Yeah, he is.
That's rough, buddy.
That is pretty rough. But this movie came out in the 80s, and he started to go along with like all the horror icons like Pennywise and like Jason and Freddy and all those good people. But this series has 7 movies at the moment.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like Saw.
I didn't even realize that, actually.
Yeah, the first 3 all go by the name of Child's Play, which to me the first 3 are like the best movies, even if they are a little bit cheesy.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen any of them because I've been always turned off to like horror movies that involve like dolls, just because I don't really feel that it's scary. That's just me. I don't know if it scares you, then that's all on you, I guess.
The only time Chucky like really traumatized me was whenever I was at Walmart with my mom and we're in the movie section and I saw the little cover to the movie.
How old were you?
I was like a good 8 years old.
Oh, okay, well that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah, I wasn't 12, don't worry. But
or better yet, 17.
I mean, it could happen, but I don't really see it as scary. It's more like just eerie. Like his mannerisms are creepy to me.
So would you describe it more as like a thriller than a horror movie, or would you keep it in the horror genre?
I mean, at the time, like we're talking about the 80s here, and like
right.
His facial expressions were like really human-like, which I think that's what pushed it to like the horror aspect of things.
Gotcha.
Because that's also like whenever A Nightmare on Elm Street came on, like this guy looked like he has a pizza face.
So is Chucky like a possessed doll, or is it just like a doll that's alive?
He's well, long story short, this guy Charles E. Ray, right? He's a criminal, and he got caught by this one police officer. He was about to get gunned down, and then he's like, you know what? I'm not going down like this. So he transferred his soul into the body of a good guy doll.
So with the power of voodoo, he dodged the bullet. No, pun unintended. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I did it here first. First pun on the Hendryx Files, making history. All right, let's continue.
We're putting that one in the books. So yeah, that's basically what happened. This man has died so far 7 times. The doll has.
Okay.
And he has found some...
So has he died in every movie then?
Yes.
Okay. But he just keeps coming back?
Yeah,
like,
he has
bad
found...
memories?
Every single time, he has found a very convenient way to come back. Which,
nice. Very plot convenient, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
like,
cool.
Same doll. He dies in the first one by the mother killing him with a gun.
You feel like after 7 times you would figure out how to just get him away for good, but...
He doesn't know how to die either because he got set on fire. He came back from that. He got his head blown off. That didn't help because his body came back.
And this is a doll?
This is a doll.
I'm sorry, but something is so amusing to me for like a full-grown human being like fighting for their lives with like a firearm, maybe a flamethrower, maybe a pack of matches and gasoline, whatever the case may be. But he's fighting a doll. How hard can it be?
But also keep in mind, like, this man is, like, right above your...
So was it a full-grown man that possessed the dog with voodoo? Is that how that came? Like,
yeah.
That's how it came to be? Okay.
He was like in his 30s or something, and then he transferred his soul.
So what's next? What's next in the timeline? Maybe like for this movie coming up?
Well, about the movie, like, first of all, the most recent movie, Cult of Chucky, it flopped.
Sounds bad.
Flopped
It even
so
sounds bad.
It was so bad. It was good until we got to Bride of Chucky, which is where it became like a comedy horror movie.
Do you think they did that because it just isn't scary enough? Like they just couldn't make it scary?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they got him a big forehead. He got stitched up, which made him look pretty cool, but he's not that much scarier. And then he got a son. Mm-hmm. That's also...
Wait, Chucky got a son?
Yeah, a son / daughter, to be honest.
Maybe I don't know that much about procreation, especially when it comes to dolls. But
you don't want to know.
How does that happen exactly?
You don't want to know.
Okay, we can move on.
Yeah, moving on. So he has a son that also has multiple personality disorder. So he's a son and then
a doll with a multi-personality disorder? Mm-hmm. That can be kind of creepy. I mean,
yeah.
Why not, right? I mean, when you're making a horror movie about a doll, I guess you can really do whatever.
The son is terrifying.
Cool.
He's gross.
But again, why doesn't somebody just hold that down and then punt it for a 50-yard field goal?
So, like, this is the thing, though. With him being a doll, he's supposed to be right above, like, an average man's knee.
Oh, that's a big doll.
And he also has the strength of a normal human being. So it's not like this little doll flailing his arms around.
It's like fighting a strong midget, then, that's made out of plastic?
Yeah, like fighting a strong little doll that has the same strength as a regular human guy.
All right. I mean, I could take that on. I'm 6'2". I got reach. I could totally hop in the ring.
Well, this eight-year-old boy doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think 8-year-old me at like a merely 6'1" could fight this doll, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, because like the whole plot of the thing is like Chucky reveals his secret that he's actually a murderer, Charles Lee Ray, to this 8-year-old boy. And since he revealed his secret, he soon found out that whoever he first revealed that to, he has to transfer his soul into the body of that one, or else he's going to be trapped in this doll's body for the rest of his life.
I really feel like I need to get caught up on this. Like, now, the Conjuring series is not something that's known to be very good, but I actually really like it. I'm a fan of horror. That's why I wanted to come on and do this show with you. Mm-hmm. This is pretty lit. Now... Are there any leaks or anything going on with a new movie?
The only information that I have of it so far that people have put out is what he's going to look like. He's still going to have like red hair and like blue eyes, like all that creepy stuff.
Right. Blue eyes, very creepy, by the way.
No, it's just like his pupils are small all the time, which is creepy to me. And then he looks like he's made of wood almost. Like he's not made of rubber.
Right.
So that's a new deal. So
for a uninformed person about the whole Child's Play Chucky series, should I like up leading to this movie? Should I only watch the first 3 and then kind of like skip the rest? Are there any movies that are like important for me to watch to be able to understand what might be going on in this movie?
Well, the thing about the reboot is it's getting a whole different storyline. So all of the 7 movies leading up to this aren't going to correlate with this new one.
So, okay. Well, that's good news for me. That way I don't have to sit through and watch through probably a couple of disappointing Chucky movies. So do you think I should, like, would you recommend the first 3 movies to any listener?
Out of all 7 movies, the top ones that I recommend are the first 3 and Curse of Chucky. Because Curse of Chucky came out in 2013, and it wasn't that bad. The only bad thing was the CGI that they use is so awful.
Well, bad CGI we can all just laugh at and that kind of thing. It's not really, like, movie ruining.
Yeah, because Curse of Chucky is whenever they try to go back to their horror roots, which I really appreciated because I couldn't put up with the horror comedy anymore.
Yeah.
And then Cult of Chucky. It's so bad because it was supposed to go into movie theaters, but once they released it, people, like critics, were like, nah, this is just going straight on Netflix. So, Oh, it's so bad. So bad.
Well, it's okay. Maybe this movie. Do you know who's directing it?
No.
Well, alrighty then. So
Yeah,
we got a lot of good things for this movie.
Yeah, because I'm hoping it's a new director because they had the same director for the past 7 movies and it's not working out for me.
So the first 3 that were good and Curse of Chucky all had the same director, but all the other ones were bad. How do you mess that up? Let me tell you, son.
They're like running out of ideas.
All right.
It's so obvious.
All right. Your idea is about a doll. All right. Not a whole lot of wiggle room there. Why are you going to... I'm sorry. Dolls are not funny. The only movie with dolls that are actually good, maybe besides those first 3 movies in Curse of Chucky, even though I don't think the Curse of Chucky, it might not actually be that good. I'm sorry. If it went straight to Netflix, it's probably not all that hot, Chief. But let me tell you something.
I mean...
Only movie good with dolls, Toy Story 3 and 1, 2, and 4. Fight me on this. Toy Story horror movie coming out 2021. Also, the Indiana Jones movie is going to be coming out. That's going to be hype. Indiana Jones is very alpha and very cool. Let's get it, boys. Let's get this bread.
Right. So I'm pretty sure that's all we really have for this episode, other than 1, 2, and 3 and Curse of Chucky are the best in the series, and I have high expectations for this new reboot.
I hope it's good.
It looks so,
I
like
hope it's good.
just the.
Is there any
picture.
trailers or anything?
No, they haven't posted any trailers. They leaked
Alright.
out the picture of what he looks like in it.
Nice.
He looks creepy, so I'm hoping that
Nice.
I get scared. So, anyways, I think that wraps up this episode of the Hendryx Files, and I will keep you updated with new upcoming episodes, and I'll see you in the next one.
Have a good one.